What's up, everybody? Bill Tendo here. Over the last couple months, my stepdaughter has been staying with us and camped out in the game room. So she is headed off to college soon, and I'm slowly reclaiming the game room. I'm reorganizing some things. Just wanted to give you a little pan around and show you what's going on. We're taking a lot of things out of here. We're putting a lot of new stuff in. This is all PlayStation stuff over here. PSP, PlayStation 1, PS4 up top. Down below is PS2, PS3. Up top here we have almost every model of DS. Plenty of GBA games. There's a Kirby, a Super Mario 3, Dragon Ball, whole bunch of stuff there. We have more, but they're in people's bedrooms. I have a DS XL in my room. Lucas has his 3DS in his room. Reese has his 2DS in his room. Over here is most of the major consoles. Not all of them are in here. We got the NES Classic. We have the NES. I love the Super Retro Trio. It's actually a great machine. It plays NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis. And you can use the original controllers for whatever console you're using. I personally use this as my SNES. I have an SNES. I tend to use this more often. I have my pride and joy here out of everything, which is my Fantastic Fun Orange N64. I have my old beat up GameCube, and I have sold mint condition GameCubes, and I don't give a shit. This old beat up model is where it's at. I have two Wii's that go here. One is in the shop. Actually, both of them are being repaired right now. One's getting a cleaning, and the other one's just being modded with all GameCube games on it. The Wii U is upstairs in Reese's room. We have the Wind Waker edition, Switch Lite, Genesis, Sega Saturn, which I'm just starting to get into, and I really, really like. I'll go over a couple of those games in a minute. And of course, the magical Dreamcast, one of the best consoles ever made. I really love that thing. That's where I learned how to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. So, Reese, if you're following me around, we'll go over here for a second. A couple DS games. This is my Legend of Zelda collection. One of the games, two of the games, three of the games aren't here right now. They're in various consoles around the house. Legends of Zelda, obviously my favorite long-term series. NES, SNES, I don't have a ton of cartridges. I do have my Super Game Boy, of course, and I have Donkey Kong Country in the box. Here's my N64 because, after all, it's my favorite console. GameCube games, Wii games, Wii U games, Switch games. Switch, I just started buying games for. Wii U, I actually just started buying games for less than a month ago, and that's where I'm at right now. Over here, we have a couple more consoles. The Atari 2600, which never gets any use, and there's a ton of games for it. I actually sold off about twice as many as that for whatever because I never use it. I have the Atari Flashback 9, which I've never taken out of the box. This is a first generation console in the box, Telstar Colortron. It's basically four different versions of Pong. Got some Xbox One games, Xbox 360, original OG Xbox. And here's my Sega Saturn games. Most of these were given to me by a friend. My personal favorite is right here, Three Dirty Dwarves. It's a side-scroller, kind of beat 'em up, reminds me of Streets of Rage, but it's got its own thing going. Very entertaining game. Again, a buddy gave me these games, and I really appreciate it because I just got a Saturn, and Saturn games are tremendously expensive. This one right here goes for like $125, $130. But so far, it's been by far my favorite, with a close second by Virtua Fighter Kids. I have a couple Dreamcast games. I have more on the way. A couple Genesis games, and a little bit more stuff for Wii U. If Reese pans around the room this way, this is all stuff we're boxing up because there's just no space in here for it. We have boxes of game magazines. We have boxes of controllers. All of these drawers and cabinets are filled with stuff. We just don't have the room for it anymore. But we're trying to get all this cleaned up and hopefully get back to playing a lot more games as soon as possible. All right,